So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie Q. I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q. Take a seat and go meet Ronnie. Sweet, 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 sweet Ronnie. No day complete without my Ronnie. She can't be beat. Sweet, sweet Ronnie.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Thank you for all of you who have come in today. Okay, so Grand Rising Madison and whoever is in the clouds. Yeah, we're going to talk about some real world stuff today. You know, I have 5 people in the chat. That is astounding. But it is what it is. So I want people to look at this video that I have pinned to the link if you can stomach it. Hey, Angela T. White, Grand Rising to you. If you can stomach the video that I have pinned to the chat, I want to converse, since this is the last day of 2024. It's really been an interesting year. If we are actually going to talk about real world events, not these money grabs, these money shakedowns, these false tales on YouTube, because quite frankly, we have a lot of things that are coming toward us in 2025. So I just want to get I want to understand what, I want you to look at this video, and we're going to start there. If you guys have seen this already, Grand Rising, Bernice, Very Carey, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If you have seen this video, put a 1 in the chat. But if you, and when it goes black because they're going to a different camera. So be patient, and if you can double time it, you don't have to watch it in slow time. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen the story about Robert Brooks. Thank you, Bernice. Okay, so we're gonna start by talking about Robert Brooks. You may not recognize him in these videos. An imperfect person. Definitely an imperfect person. Much like many of us. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, when you come back in, just let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready. And I'm going to give you guys a little time. Okay. because I really want to know exactly where we are as human beings, as people, especially coming into this new administration that's pushing above all white supremacy. I really want to know where we are in a nation right now today. That wants to equate every professional person, every educated person, a DEI hire up until the vice president, and call this woman unintelligent. So I want to know where we are as a nation, or where you think we are as a people. I'm just curious. Because we know that throughout history, these people have proven to be inhumane, unhuman. We have known this for a long time. And, we thought it got better. We really thought it got better. But let's talk about, has it gotten better? Okay. So I'm going to give you guys about one more minute. Okay. Are you guys ready? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for me to proceed. Okay, Bernice put the 1 for she saw. Hey, Lexi Lex. Hey, really real. Okay, Bernice is ready. Please remember to hit the like button. Yes, wishing everyone a beautiful day. I'm here and listening. Thank you, Angela T. White. You're ready. Madison is ready. I too live in New York, and it happens more than people know. Yes, it does. It does happen more than people know, because the people who were involved with it have already been charged with it happening, and nothing happened to them. They kept their jobs and nothing happened to them. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about the beating death in a New York prison of this man right here. He was no angel. But he was sentenced to 11 years for the crime that he committed. He was beaten by correctional officers and in the infirmary to the new prison that he was transferred to. I mean, he was just transported to that prison on this day. This is him. This is the correctional officers. It is akin to a goon squad that they have at this prison, at what is it? Marcy Correctional Facilities. It's in northern upstate New York, near, I think it's Ithaca. Okay, so this is them receiving this new prisoner. So let's understand. You are transported in shackles, and you're not unshackled until it's that time. So he never came out of handcuffs. So they're going to receive him, this goon squad, and I haven't gotten all the details. He was being transported from a different prison facility. Uh, I've heard it spoken that he may have been having fights, but I have not seen any official report why they transported him. So I'm not going to say that because I need to see it officially stated why they were transporting him. I'm giving you the facts that I know. I don't know the facts of why he was transported to a different facility. Okay. So they receive him out of this vehicle, and then they bring him into where? The infirmary. They bring him into the infirmary. When they actually walked him from this vehicle, he was bent over all the way down where he is, where his upper body is parallel to the ground, and his arms were up in the air, pointing directly in the air. But by the time they get him to the infirmary, they are carrying him. And they're carrying him into the infirmary. They're carrying him mostly by his upper body. The man in the back has his legs loosely held, so most of his weight is on his shoulders. Okay, so let's, if you guys did not review the video, I have some still pictures of you. This person lifted him full off this cot twice and slammed him back down, not by under his arm, no, by his head. Slammed him down twice, lifted him fully off this cot. You see, he loves playing around with this man who looks totally unconscious. I don't know if his neck broken. You see these other people standing around looking like, hey, I see nothing here. Nothing important is happening here. No, there's no need to intervene. Nothing's going on unusual. Okay. They're real casual. Look at this person. He is punching him in the gut. Okay. Let's look at his face. Okay. Now this is early on. This is when this brute already knew what they planned for him. This brute, I think it's this brute right here. Yeah. So look at this one right here. That's when he's the middle pictures. He's lifted totally by his head, by his neck, off of that gurney. This is the one. The third picture is the man who is kicking him in his groin and his stomach. His other arm that is that you see off screen, he's bracing himself so he can get some good kicks in. He's bracing himself on that cabinet so he can really dig in with his foot. Did you see that? And these people have not been charged with a crime as of yet. Letitia James, what are you waiting on? Letitia, look, see, he's bracing himself. He want to make sure he can get some good leverage into this black man's groin. And as the others stand around and do absolutely nothing. Okay. So, is this what is this right? Is this just to you guys? I mean, they always come up with, oh, they resisting. If they were actually on the street, you know what you'd hear them saying? When you see black men being swarmed and they telling the public to step back, if they were actually on the street, they would be telling this man, stop resisting, stop resisting, stop resisting. So you had people who stood by and watched and did absolutely nothing. 14 people have been fired. The little nurse who came in, and I think he put the blood meter clip on his finger, and that's the only, he did one little thing to this man. And You don't get to see them pick him up and stand him up against the wall, pinned up against the wall for over 3 minutes as well. They strip him down to his underwear. When they turn him over to strip him down, the kicker, he punches him several times in the hip. I don't see the picture. Okay, this picture. See, the first thing they did, he tried. This is the kicker, who tried to stuff a rag in his mouth. Why are you stuffing a rag in his mouth? Do you guys understand that this man is handcuffed? That's premeditation right there. That proves premeditation. Okay. I don't have the clip of the man in the doorway. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me play this last little clip I do want you to see. Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to hit the link myself. Hold on. Because there is one part, and there's many parts of this that bothers me, of course. But I want to show you guys this. I know some of you may not have seen it. Maybe it's too disturbing for you to watch. Okay, so let me see. Let me find it. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. If this is on NBC 15 News, so I don't understand if we have a problem with this stream. I'm sharing something from the actual news, so let me put my banner up. Okay, so why would they do this if they know they had their body cams on? Because in 2020, there was, I'm going to drop this link and you can read about the history of this prison yourself. In 2020, they had a board come out there and said that they needed to do sweeping changes. 4 of these, they call them officers, were accused of brutality. Nothing was done. In 2022, another state agency came out there. This is the link to the written article. And they said that they needed to make changes because of all of the, I'll read it to you, brutality, racism complaints. But they find, and one of the things they implemented was body cameras in 2022. They just got these body cameras in May of 2024. And they had all of these types of complaint, and it took them that long just to get body cameras. So these buffoons who are standing up there like they're at a reminiscent of me. These buffoons who are standing up there with their hands in their pockets, with smiles on their faces, while that man was beaten, and he did die in a hospital the next day. Let's be clear. This is the only type of feeling I got from watching those people, reminiscent of a lynching. Some of them had smiles on their faces as they leaned in the doorway and just watched this happen. So now we have a lot of people in this country that feel like it is time, because this was the most outwardly racist, in my opinion, election, some of the most outwardly racist things were being said in this election. If we put Project 2025 on top of it, and if we put the fact that most companies have suspended their DEI programs, and if we put on top of it that the top two people who are in charge of cutting funds from the United States, they even turned on their own people. So, they have demonized us all this time. Now, there's a rift within these poor, white, uneducated people what Lyndon Johnson said. Was it Lyndon Johnson? I think it was Lyndon Johnson said give a poor white man somebody to look down on, and he'll worship you forever, or something to that effect. I forget what it was. I gave you guys the quote last week. That's all that they need, someone to look down on. But then Elon Musk, an immigrant to this country, says that Americans are too retarded. So now they are swathing for someone to hate because they want to give these jobs to not even the white man. They want to give their jobs to people from India. So how do you think it's going to bode in this country? All of this festering hate against non-whites. I don't know if these motherfuckers who worried about dumb shit realize what a cauldron that is brewing in the United States. Do you get it? Okay, let's continue. I got a couple of comments. Hey, Candy Cane. Beans and cornbread, spicy dicey. Do anyone get this? Grand Rising, 100% unsettling. My God, he was helpless. Hey, Auntie Donna. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. What did he do to warrant this? What he did to warrant that is he arrived at that prison. He was transferred from one prison to that prison. And from the point that they transferred him, he was never out of handcuff. This was his meeting goon squad, a known squad. Kind of like, remember the two men in Mississippi who were beaten by what they called the goon squad? People from different police departments and everything, but they knew these 5 cops as the goon squad, and they actually shot one in the mouth, leaving him to be deceased in his own blood, and the bullet went out of his cheek, took off a lot of his tongue, and they just got basically life in prison. And it was astonishing that it was 6 cops in Mississippi. So, okay, let me see. He did nothing. He did nothing. He had just gotten transferred. Now, so my husband, okay, let me see. Hey, Jill's Comfort Zone. I can't watch abuse. My heart can't take it. These men are inhumane. And Jill's Comfort Zone, you said you didn't hear about this. Okay. So I heard about this on Sunday. Of course, I meant to talk about it yesterday. And I turned on my live, and Stomp Down was talking about this. And he was astonished that no one else had talked about it. And I was like, oh my God. Stomp Down, you didn't have to make me feel icky about it, because you are exactly right. This should be permeating the minds of us, especially at this hyperbolic racial temperature that is being set up here in these United States that we live in. it should definitely permeate something. I mean, I guess since there's no way for them to say, "Oh, well, you see him lift his arm up in the natural." You know, how many times have you seen people writhing in pain and they move their body out of the from the hit of the punches and all of this, like Rodney King. Oh, see, he's still moving. We told him to stop. He twitched. Where you just hit him with a bat. Of course he's gonna twitch. And see, he was still moving. He wasn't complying. Okay. So I guess because there was absolutely nothing about what they did to this man that they could blame on this man. That's why you're not hearing about it. Even their correctional office correctional office union representative said that everything about this was inhumane. They are not supporting them. Okay. So you didn't hear about this because there is no way for them to get any type of redeeming factor out of this. Hey, Tebe Forever. I didn't do a last one. Oh no, I didn't do. I meant to do this story on yesterday. Okay. Let me see. Those folks are on camera and don't know it. Those are their body cams. Hey, sis, Spicy Dicey. Those are their actual body cams. They did not know that the body cam records. They didn't know how the body cams work. They didn't know that the body cams recorded even in the off position because of all of the brutality that have been reported, that have been studied from different advocacy groups and recommendations that were given to this specific prison about instances that they found in 2020. They gave them corrective measures in 2022, and body cams was one of those corrective measures. And they said that they're going to put more stationized cameras all throughout this facility. But they just got their body cams in, I think it was April or May of 2024. So this has been going on a long time. And they've known for it for a long time. Look how long it took them to even get these body cams that they didn't even know how they work. Thank God. Hold on. All right. I'm going to share my screen. I just try and get to the point where you see nobody is acting like nothing to see here. It's all regular smegular. And the guy in the doorway, you're in the doorway, you're getting a doorway view right here. He's actually just looking in, smiling. Like, this is regular. I like this. This is kind of like them old Klan rallies. Now, the person in the tan, that's the nurse. He's fired as well. So let me put my banner up to let you know that this is news reporting. You see the nurse standing right there, just looking at him? Thank God there's some medical facilities in these places. Let's see how much the nurse touches this man. Now, they have done all that they could to him. And he's stretched out. Okay, let's see what the nurse does to give him medical help. His hands are still behind his back. They're way up behind, and they're way up behind his back. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, no, they may have, I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. So did you see this this one standing here smiling in the doorway? That's what I want to. I'm a freeze it on this. They're really pleased with themselves. You see this one right here on the left? He stood there and smiled all the while. These people are really pleased with themselves. Look at them checking out their knuckles and all of this stuff. Let me see. We'll get a better look at the nurse. The nurse is gone. I did what I could. They released his hands and they put the thing on his fingertip. Let's go back. That's what the nurse did. That's what the medical help that he got in this facility. They put the heart rate thing on his finger. If you look at his finger on this far side, oh God, I keep trying to catch it. That's what they gave him. He's gone. I did my job. You see his finger right there? Have the white thing on the tip? He's done his job. I'm out of here. And women right there too. This is a woman standing right there. Everybody's just watching. 14 people. And no one told them, hey, stop. Hey, that's enough. It's enough because he never should have gotten any of it in the first place. Look, just stroll away. Here go another bitch. She coming in there. She got to see. Ooh, let me see. Let me see. It's picnic time. Picnic time. This one right here. This one right in the far right, he just went out of camera angle. Okay, this is kind of rough. Okay, you see them stuffing the thing in his face and all of this. And as that one stood by leisurely watching, there's nurse back in. Let's get to the nurse part. I don't want to force you guys to watch anything brutal, but this is a news report. This is not Ronnie Q's report. This is the actual news report. I gave you the link. Look at the nurse dutifully giving him medical care. He's putting the heart rate meter clip on his finger. What a good nurse. What a good nurse. Okay, so you guys, wait a minute. Let me go back. You guys have the link. The link is pinned. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Not much. Let me see what you guys think. There has not been a spicy dicey. The link is pinned to the top. That was just the very end that Okay. So this is on the news. So I'm wondering, YouTube is like really but this is the news. This is news reporting. I don't know. SOBs. No, I don't think that there are any doctors in prisons. Most prisons are nurses. So the link is pinned at the top. I gave a couple of seconds for you guys to review it. Understand that these are body cam captures. So when it goes dark, that means they're about to show a different body cam angle. There's so many because there were 13 correctional officers and the nurse standing around doing this and enjoying this and observing this and not intervening in this, who did absolutely nothing. So understand that. But I just think that it really needs to be talked about. Now, let me share with you an article that they have about it thus far. before allegedly participating in the beating of Robert Brooks, these officers were accused of involvement in prior cases. Let me share my link. Hold on one second. I dropped the link for this article as well. I'll drop it again. It is I don't know why the link is so big for this article, but I'm going to drop the link in the chat for this article as well. And you don't hear, have you heard a lot about, I don't know what local or national news that you watch, but I wonder, have you heard about this? Jill's Comfort Zone have some roots in New York, but she hasn't even heard about this. Okay, let me read a little of this. So, what did he do? This is him being transported. This is how he came into this prison. I think whoever asked, what did he do for this to happen? He arrived at this prison and they walked him. Well, they didn't walk him in. They carried him in from his transport vehicle. And he was in handcuffs all the time. But this is how they decided to enter him into the prison, in the air, most of his weight on his shoulders, and walking him into this facility. At least 3 of the officers involved in the fatal beating of Robert Brooks, a New York man held at Marcy's Correctional Facility in upstate New York, were previously accused of assault, according to court documents obtained by CNN. Now, this is where I'm telling you that CNN is disingenuous. I'll let you know why. The officers were among 14 staff named by the Department of Corrections related to Brooks' death. None of the officers have been charged with wrongdoing. So, see, this is what I don't understand. We saw what happened. You have fired, and 13 have been fired, including the nurse, and one resigned. One resigned. So you saw some of those officers were older people. And you know that they probably have pensions that they're trying to protect. And you let one resign, and you did not refuse their resignation and fire them instead. Why would you let one of these resign? To protect their pension so they can get their pension. No, you do not accept their resignation. You fire them. Okay, that's all I got. None of the officers have been charged with wrongdoing. CNN has not been able to confirm the identities of the officers shown in the video or what specific role each named person is alleged to have had. Now, that's just a crazy sentence. CNN has not been able to confirm the identities of the officers shown in the video or what specific role each named person is alleged to have had. What do you mean? If you haven't confirmed the name of the people, what are you talking about each named person is alleged to have had? So you have a list, but you won't confirm. If you don't have a list on some other people, it's believed to be this, that. The officers involved are believed to be this list of names that you do have. But CNN hasn't confirmed these names. Okay. Body-worn camera footage released Friday shows correctional officers in the facility punching and kicking Brooks with his hands handcuffed behind his back in a medical examination room. The fatal beating is now under investigation by the New York Attorney General and Governor Kathy Hochul. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Oh, and Governor Kathy Hochul has called for those involved to be fired. Now, they have been fired. They let one resign. Federal officials are also looking into the case. I hope so. The FBI Albany field office and the Department of Justice are reviewing the facts and circumstances surrounding the death of Robert L. Brooks to determine the appropriate federal response. FBI said in a statement to CNN. This should be quick. There's still no charges on these people. None of the officers or their representatives have commented since the video came to light. CNN has reached out to officers for comment. But CNN, how can you reach out to these officers for comment when you have not confirmed the names of these officers? See, CNN is on some bullshit. CNN is helping them hide the names of these officers. This is what's happening. Even the media is trying to protect the identity of these officers, but they've reached out to the officers for comment, but they cannot confirm any of the names of the people that you saw. Okay. However, the Correctional Officer Union, which typically speaks on behalf of prison employees, issued a statement that described the footage as incomprehensible, to say the least, and certainly not reflective of the great work that the vast majority of our membership conducts every day. Two of the New York officers, Sergeant. Oh, we got a name. Two of the New York officers. CNN, did you confirm this name that you can't confirm? Okay. This is CNN's own story. Two of the New York officers, Sergeant Glenn Trobley and Officer Anthony Farina, were named in a complaint filed in federal court in 2022 based on a 2020 incident which occurred at the same prison where Brooks died. But CNN can't confirm the names of the people involved in this. Okay, so the complaint alleged that another correctional officer beat a handcuffed inmate at the correctional facility. Trobley and Farina looked on and failed to intervene in any manner to prevent or to stop the beating, leaving the plaintiff with a permanently facial deformity. The case remains pending. Permanent facial deformity, and they're in on this one too, and it does definitely look like this man's jaw is broken as well. Okay, the plaintiff attorney, and we don't know if a broken jaw is the worst that this 2020 incident was. The plaintiff attorney, because we didn't hear anything about that, we haven't heard much about this. The plaintiff attorney told CNN it was office policy not to comment on pending cases. Okay. Office policy. Farina resigned from his role at the Marcy Correctional Facility after Brooks' death. So now that's the one. They let him resign, and they know that he already has a case, not intervening on someone who was so beaten in 2020 that he has permanent facial deformities, and they allow him to resign. Okay, why? And see, that they let bad cops resign as well, so they can go and work in other places. And then the people who rehire him, who's supposed to do black background checks, said, oh no, we didn't know about that. Oh no, we didn't know, that didn't show up. Oh no. And then when they do know, they keep them on the forces to police you. Then let's not forget about how many people who have wounded up in prison for decades. And only the Innocent Project can get them out of jail. How many black men have you seen have been exonerated from the crimes that they were duly found guilty by members of their peers, and just had to languish in prisons for 10, 20, 30, 40 years because they're innocent. So see, people think that it can't happen to me. People think, no, this can't happen to me because I don't commit crimes, because I don't do that. But what about all of these exonerated people who have had to live under these conditions? See, the punishment is not for the guards to give out. The punishment is the fact that you're in jail. The responsibility of the guards is to ensure your safety. Because if it was just your punishment is to go to jail, and they could have just put you in the box, and everybody got to have at it, no guards, no nothing. But see, that's the whole point of having correctional officers in there, is to make sure that everybody that goes in there is safe. Because if your safety wasn't a matter, they just put you in a motherfucking gladiator motherfucking pit of a prison. And you survive how you survive. That's not the punishment for them to give out. I went off on a tangent. Okay, let me see. A different officer, Nicholas Alzone, who was also named by the department, is also named in a separate federal complaint in 2022, stating he joined in on an assault on an inmate by another correctional officer at the same facility. The complaint alleged that the officer was involved in a cover-up, fabricating disciplinary charges against the inmate, who was left with substantial physical and mental injuries. The case is ongoing. So he also participated in this. Okay. The cover-up of somebody who was left substantially, physically, and mentally injured. Okay. Court documents details the incidents. Defendant C.O. Nicholas. So that's 4 names that CNN is talking on, but they can't confirm these names. So court documents detail the incidents. Defendants C.O. Correctional Officer Nicholas Alzone entered the bathroom during the, no, that's still the third one. Entered the bathroom during the assault and joined Correctional Officer Idoki in kicking plaintiff while he lay on the ground and or failed to stop C.O. Idoki assault. After beating him, defendants took plaintiff to the Marcy Infirmary in a van, where they forced the plaintiff to lie down on the floor while C.O. Alzone kicked his feet. You beat him into a bloody pulp. You take him to the inmate attorney Katie Rosenthal told CNN her client was brutally assaulted in 2020 at the Marcy correctional facility, the same prison where Robert Brooks was just murdered, involving one of the same correctional officers. Her client thought that he would die that day as officers punched and kicked him to a bloody heap. The officers then lied to cover up the beating, Rosenthal statement says. Rosenthal added that the DOCC's, the Department of Corrections and Community Supervision, wait a minute. She said if the DOCC had done anything about the officers at Marcy, who it knew were routinely terrorizing incarcerated people, Mr. Brooks would still be alive. The New York Times first reported the previous accusations against the officers. Brooks was pronounced dead on December 10th at the Wynn Hospital in, I think it's Ithaca, Utica. I think it's whatever this city is. I'm not familiar with this town. Utica. It's either Utica. I never heard of Utica. According to the New York Attorney General, Letitia James Brooks, 43, had been serving a 12-year prison sentence since 2017 for first-degree assault. It is alleged that he stabbed his ex-girlfriend, and he got 12 years. prison documents show. Now, he was in a different prison. This was his first day at this prison. Now let me tell you, I showed my husband this yesterday, and he was disgusted. He could barely watch it. And my husband, like, he could barely watch it. He was just disgusted. And he said that that's what they do up north in those prisons. This is what is routinely done. And he also had a viewpoint that it's possible. This is one man's viewpoint. It's possible that he was being transferred because I did hear another content creator or somebody say something about he was transferred because he fought, but without any information, my husband said it's possible that he hit a correctional officer in his prior prison, and he said it's possible that that's why this goon squad came out to meet him, to let him know that that wasn't going on. This is theory. This is not fact. I don't have the facts of why this man was transferred. This is people posing reasons why they think he was meted and greeted at this new facility. And even if that was the fact, it does not negate that everything about this was wrong. It is not their, if that was the fact, it is not their job to do anything like that. Okay, so this is how he was received in that prison. Okay, in 2022, report from the Watchdog organization found widespread reports of assaults at the Marcy Correctional Facilities by officers and recommended an investigation from the Attorney General's office. The investigation by the Correctional Association of New York, an independent agency charged under the law with visiting and examining New York's correctional facilities to report on prisons' conditions and treatments of inmates, consisted of 117 interviews with incarcerated individuals at the facility. In a statement at the time, the organization executive director Jennifer Scaffi said a number of issues at Marcy troubled us during our monitoring visit, including pervasive allegations of racial discrimination, mistreatment by staff, and non-adherence to the requirements of HALT, the Humane Alternatives to Long-Term Solitary Confinement Act. So they already knew this all the way back in 2020. Independent agencies and court agencies, they already knew about all of this. We are calling upon the State Inspector General's the DOCC's Office of Special Investigations to investigate these serious allegations of racial discrimination and violations of human rights, says Scaffi. The Department of Corrections and Community Supervision said in a statement, we have addressed or are in the process of addressing the majority of the recommendations contained in the 2022 Canny report, Marcy correctional officials said. Okay, so it's 2024. Now he's saying we have addressed or in the process of addressing. So we have not fully addressed these 2022 recommendations. That's all he said. Okay. It singled out recommendations for body-worn cameras in 2022. It singled out recommendations for body-worn cameras. One of those recommendations adopted has been DOCC's investment in millions of dollars to continue to expand fixed cameras in all facilities, along with body-worn cameras. Body-worn cameras were deployed to Marcy's Correctional Facility in May of 2024. This report and recommendation was given in 2022. May of 2024 is when they got those cameras. Those cameras were critical in preserving the evidence of the fatal attack of Mr. Brooks. But how many other fatal attacks have we not heard of? See, because it's a lot of death that are listed as natural causes in these prison facilities that you never hear of. And would we have even heard about Mr. Brooks' fatal death had not they had these cameras 2 years after they were told to get them? Okay, so I dropped the link for that there. No comments. Okay, so I just wanted to give that story. Okay, so I have no comments. Okay, let me see. I have. Hey, Yaya. Yaya, did you hit the link? I wanted to talk about. I'm talking about real world issues today. Okay. Let me see. I wish we had better leaders and fathers for our young men. This America is hateful. Yes, it is. Tebe, did I greet you? Hey, Tebe. It's definitely a reflection of what goes on. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link if any of you want to have anything to say about this, or we can move on. I'll put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to move on. And if you want to have something to say about this, I gave you the information that I am privy to. So I think that it's important because of the climate that we in. They are really bolstering this. They're really bolstering this white supremacy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. This white supremacy, to the point, even Elon Musk has the nerves to say that he has to rid that MAGA needs to be rid of the racists because they are going up against the people from India who he wants to employ as third world workers and pay $70,000 for these high-end engineering jobs that he says that American workers can't fill because American workers are too dumb. And he agreed with a Twitter post that said American workers are retarded. But no, American workers are not retarded because American engineers are not going to work for $70,000, what you're paying these Indian workers that you want to import over to your billion-dollar corporation, where most of the money you're getting subsidized from the United States government. Let's understand. Elon Musk is the biggest welfare queen in America. So, but he wants to say that the American worker is retarded. And he wants to say that the American worker is lazy and all of this shit. Yeah, because the American worker knows that a work week is 40 hours a week, not 80 hours a week. And they don't have to come in on their days off. They get PTOs and all of this, but you find that this is unreasonable because it doesn't help you to amass more money, you fucking welfare queen. Let's be real clear. So like they get these people that they say the brightest minds, and they come from India, and American workers aren't ready, but they poo-pooed on colleges and stuff. That was people think they're so educated and this, that, and the other because they're kowtowing to uneducated white people who need to feel superior over everybody and send everybody back. But Elon Musk, that means these brown people from India, you thought that they were going to accept these brown people from India making $70,000 a year, and that's low for an engineer. Let's be clear. So, but you thought that these uneducated white people was going to accept these brown people from India when that your whole campaign was hating on DEI candidates, saying that these educated black people were not good enough for the positions and jobs that they held, and nobody need to do diversity in any jobs in the government and all that. And what was the first thing they do? They took DEI out of government. So let's be real clear. You thought that they were going to accept your DEI, but they're not accepting any DEI. Your fucking people are still brown people too. And what they not accepting is anything other than white people. Let's be real clear on that. So now all of a sudden, he needs to get the racists out of MAGA. That's what MAGA is, stupid. Not all of MAGA, of course, but that's what most people in MAGA is. See, they wanted to get rid of all the people from the southern border, but you guys thought that you could bring these brown people in from India because it helps your bottom line. They don't give a fuck about your bottom line. You ain't giving them no jobs. And you try to say that every black person who has excelled in positions in their jobs, in high earning positions, are DEI people who just got their jobs and they don't have the skill, the brains, or the merit to have their jobs. So now let's understand, how is he bringing people from India? India is a third world country. $70,000 and you get to stay in America as long as you're connected to your job is a good thing. It's a 2-year visa. You can extend it up to 6 years. But let's understand. Let's really look under the hood of this. These people are working 7 days a week, sometimes 16, 18 hour days. Why do you think that these big Google companies and all of this have all of these rest areas and places where you can sleep in their facilities? Because they expect you to be there all motherfucking day. Why do you think they have the little ping pong areas and places where you can catch a nap? Because they expect you to be there all day for $70,000. And you can have all that shit for an engineer that is born and bred in the United States, and they ain't gonna be there. They not gonna spend their whole motherfucking day in there only enriching you. So they're an inadequate candidate. They're not inadequate. These fucking employers are inadequate. So, and then they also bring them over here on these visas. And you know what they do? They live in some of the best cities in the United States. But they're paying them so little that, you know what the gig is? They set them up in apartments and things like that, where it's 6 to 8 of them living together. You understand that? It's like some type of dorm type apartment setups that they give these people. And they're living in the best cities, but they live in this with 5 to 7 more motherfuckers living in that same fucking apartment with them. It would be nice to just be able, but yet, hey, they're from India. They're from a third world country. That's good to them. But that wouldn't be good for an American worker. So that's why they're trying to say that the American worker is so inadequate. And they're saying that you're inadequate, and they want to get rid of the Department of Education, which tells you they want to always say that you're inadequate. So they can exploit workers for their own wealth. Hunger Games. I have been talking about the Hunger Games of how America has been turned into the Hunger Games for an extended period of time. These oligarchs are coming in, and okay, let me show you this. First, let's be clear. First, Donald Trump was totally against these H-1B visas. He was totally against them. And now he says that I use plenty of H-1B visas. No, you use H-2B visas. These are people who are unskilled labor. I use plenty of them at my properties. No, you use H-2B visas at your properties. Those are unskilled workers such as gardeners, housekeeping, and that. And he doesn't even know what H-2B and H-1B. He doesn't even know the difference. But who did he sided with against his long talking about how he is against these visas? He don't even know. The oligarchs are running America. That's all anybody want to talk about it? The link is pinned. Good morning, Mildred. Grand Rising. I'm wishing you a wonderful, productive day as well. Okay. Ronnie Q, can you rewind this topic for later this evening? I don't understand what you're saying. Hey, Jill. Oh, that's Yaya saying, hey, Jill. Amazing. Okay, so what do you guys have planned for New Year's? Because obviously there's no conversation on this. What do you guys have planned for you New Year's? Are you going out? That's the first choice. 1, if you're going out. 2, if you're gonna spend New Year's in prayer, either at home, at church, prayer and reflection. 1 for going out. 2, if you're going to be in prayer and reflection. 3, if you're going to be spending it with family. I had a fourth one. Fourth one, what was the fourth one? 1, going out and celebrating. 2, prayer and reflection. 3, family. I guess that's it. 1, 2, or 3. Put it in the chat. What are you guys going to be doing for New Year's? Let's revisit the story later tonight. Oh, I will do that. I'm having a nice dinner in my room. Hubby is working. Okay, so Dub, welcome to the chat. Okay, so I will revisit the story. I'm going to have to revisit the story. I will revisit the story. Always in prayer. That's a good thing. At home all day and night. Very Carey is going to be in prayer and reflection with the family. That's good, Very Carey. I am going to be in prayer and reflection with the family as well. We had planned to go out, but work comes first. Exactly. It definitely comes first. Just me and Daddy. Daddy may invite somebody over to pop the cork with or in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tell Daddy Happy New Year. It sounds good. So I hope you guys, I'm feeling a kind of way. The closer it gets to January, I'm just feeling a kind of way. So I am going to definitely be in prayer and reflection. This has been an interesting year for me. And okay. Thank you, Mildred. Grand Rising and a blessed, healthy, prosperous 2025 to you and your loved ones, Ronnie Q. You as well, Mildred. I definitely wish all of you a blessed and happy New Year's. And if you bring it in asleep, God bless you in your slumber. I hope that 2025 we find ourselves well, and that's the That's the most that I can say. I hope 2025 find us all well. So let me see. I'm in the middle of ripping out my closet. I stay distracted from feelings. Liz, I envy you so much. Uh, Liz, do you have a whole like a walk-in closet, or do you have a whole separate room like most people have, where they use an extra room on the side as a just total closet? Hey Sandy, Grand Rising, Happy New Year's to you. It seems like you would have like a huge closet. I have a walk-in closet. Um, I My closet is a walk-in closet, but I use those IKEA pack systems in my closet. Most people can't move them because PAX is not made of real wood, but I was able to take mine apart and put them together, and I love, love, love my closet. Once you get your closet together, there is nothing else like it. So that sounds like a fun project, Liz, and I can see how you can be distracted by that. Now, I think it was the Bushes. The Bushes showed her closet. Hey, DC Kool-Aid, good morning to you, and Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. The Bushes I think she has a separate room in her home that is, I'm just assuming, because it is so huge that it could not, I don't know, it would be a huge walk-in closet. But the Bushes has a fabulous closet. If you haven't seen her closet, I love the Bushes closet. So I hope you enjoy getting your closet together, and I'm gonna drop a link for you. I'm pretty sure. Do you already have your design together? I'm gonna drop a link for you for some closet ideas that may interest you. Okay, let me drop her link in her closet. Let me see. Not that you would be able to not that you would be able to use everything, but it's a good closet or organization uh, video. So I'm going to drop the link there for you, Liz. I've seen, of course, you can see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things going on. Anything good going on in the sector? I No, I just haven't been engaged. I just haven't. Okay, what did I see going on in the sector? I didn't. I wasn't online a lot yesterday. I did catch a little of the stuff that was going on in YouTube cameras and Nest. YouTube cameras and Nest are going at it for some reason. Well, Ness is going at YouTube cameras because she said that Jay Dunn is up there trying to ruin YouTube's cameras, and YouTube cameras, she doesn't know why she keeps letting Jay Dunn up there, because Jay Dunn is going to ruin her page. And you see that Jay Dunn was trying to test Sassy's temperature yesterday, and she went at Sassy. Yes, they are going at it. And she went at Sassy yesterday. What was it? I forgot what she said that Sassy took forever or still hadn't paid back people their money. And Sassy came back up and said, I paid these people their money back within a week, and you're lying, and it's up and it's stuck what you done. Don't lie on me. These people got their money back. She's talking about the refund where she paid for Sheffy to go to Vegas Jadon was on the panel saying that she hadn't, or it took forever for her to pay that money back. So Sassy says she's done with Jadon, and so Ness, she started prodding YouTube cameras about Jadon, and in YouTube camera's fashion, YouTube camera went live. YouTube camera was actually in Ness's live when Ness started in on her as if, girl, I'm not going at you, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving my commentary. So she was shading her, and YouTube cameras was responding in Ness's chat. And then she went too far, and YouTube camera said, fuck this, I'm going to make me a video about you. So she said, weren't you the one who was going back and forth with Jadon? So you have a problem with me having Jadon on my channel? But Ness, wasn't you done with Uppity? And you got Uppity right back on your channel? So make it make sense. And also, it was I was over on Lipstick Alley, and they said that one of the big six strikers is back to doing YouTube commentary. Did she ask her her YouTube bestie if the strike was over? What terms did they negotiate? Because it seems like one is back doing B sector commentary. However, Ness, who was so done with Uppity, actually went over to Uppity's channel, and you looked at the numbers of Uppity's channel, and Uppity numbers were higher than Big Sex's. So is this a trend? Is this a trend? The hole that they dig for others, are they falling and rolling into said holes? It has to be a big hole for Big Six to fall into her a hole that she sets up for others. But that happened yesterday. So it seems like people are, finding that there are other places to be. Obviously not over here, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. I was confused by that fight, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm like, why is she trying to go at YouTube cameras for the same shit she doing exactly right now? Like, are you serious? It's a lot going on. I was paying catch up this morning. And so I saw a little bit of Lemons. And he had that big mouth bitch on there. Big mouth bitch on there. What is Miss Thangs, and the other Umar bitch over there. What is her name? I forget the other chick's names. What is that other chick's name? Whatever. The one that he was and y'all remember that fake Ronnie Q page? Can you see what's in the circle? Can you see what I have highlighted? See, the bitch tried it. The bitch tried it. You haven't seen the other Ronnie Q page around since then, huh? Look up in the upper left corner. Who is this? Is this the same thing? So obviously you are not Miss Thang, bitch. Okay, another thing. Dovey Milton. I heard that you were over there talking about you hope you get my last name because you gonna sue me. Last week. Bitch, why are you sending me a friend request in Instagram, bitch? I want nothing to do with you because all of the help that I gave your ungrateful ass, and then for you to sit up in a dumb bitch ass and actually think that I'm as ignorant as you to do something that will have me liable for a lawsuit is laughable, you dumb bitch. Bitch, you cannot come in my chat. You cannot come in my room, and you can definitely not be my friend on Instagram, bitch. Be gone, bitch. Dumb bitch. Okay, now what else do I have up here. Okay. Okay. So that's all that I have for the actual YouTube streets. So I have nothing. let me remove this. How do I? Okay, so that's all that I have on the YouTube street. So I saw those two. She has more nerves than a little bit. That lousy bitch. Jesus. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Lord. Yeah. Talking about she gonna sue Ronnie Q as soon as she get her last name. And then this dumb bitch sent a friendship request. I had that. I have forgotten to talk about that for a long time. Yaya. No. This was the fake this was the fake. It was the Miss Thangs, the Umar boy person. This was the fake Ronnie Q page. The one who was so upset because I invited her off my link when we were doing the presidential debate, who tried to talk over me and talk about Bernie Sanders policies, Bernie Sanders who wasn't running. And I politely, and I didn't curse her out. I just politely invited her to drop off the link. So that's who that was, and that's how that got handled. Okay, so I forgot. And if another one comes up, oh, there it goes. I remember. That's funny. Happy New Year to all of you. So I'm gonna I think I pinned the link. Okay, so let me see. I will try to go live. Because I did promise you guys. I do have it. Let me see. I want to give away $50. I wanted to do a 2024 in retrospect, but I kind of wanted to add some of my own information on the game, some 2024 YouTube stuff, along with celebrity news. I can't, very Carrie, I don't know how to zoom in. I hit all of these things. I don't know how to zoom in. I remember one time you said, you know how you show people outside of the circle and they're the whole box? How do you do that? You're going to have to tell me how to do that, because I hit everything. And I am always in that circle. So if you hit the link and tell me how to do that, because it would be nice to zoom in, like when we were doing our crafts, everything is in the circle for me instead of being in the whole of, you know, the whole scene. You got to tell me how to do that. I bought her off of Lemon's panel the other night. She's annoying as fuck. Yes, she is annoying as fuck. Do you have plans for New Year's? I'm going to be at home. I'm going to be with my family until my husband has to go to work. He does something specific, and he will be having to work tonight as well. I will be with him until, but I'm going to be bringing the New Year's in with Saucy and Rascal, and getting on my nerves. In prayer and reflection myself. So that's what I'm going to be doing as well. Work intervenes in this new year for me as well. So that's why I'm thinking what time I will go live again this evening. I will go live again sometime again this evening. Spicy Dicey requested that I go live again, so I will definitely go live again. I would like to volunteer at the suicide hotline. I will be watching movies with my girls and relaxing. Now, Jill, do you mean daughters as girls or your friends as girls? Because I don't know if you have daughters. Which one do you mean, daughters or friends? Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Now, I've already taken my dressing out of the freezer. I've already taken my dressing out of the freezer for my daughters and friends. Okay, so you do have daughters, Jill. So I don't know what else I'm cooking. I'm not cooking no greens. Oh, those greens were so good. I said I was going to put some in the freezer. They were so good. I smashed my little greens. They're all gone. So I don't know what I'm cooking tomorrow. Uh, Nothing big. No, I'm not cooking black eyed peas. I'm not cooking any of the traditional stuff. I don't know what I'm cooking. I have dressing I've taken out of the freezer, and we'll see what goes with that. Dang, I'm 2 minutes. Lasagna and salad with garlic bread. Lasagna, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Mm, that does sound good, Liz. I'm not gonna have a traditional New Year's. What Yaya cooking? You know, Yaya. I know Yaya got her black eyed peas already. Um, you know, my husband, he's gonna sleep most of the day tomorrow, so I'm gonna be responsible for the meat. I'm catching up. Okay, so that's all I have. That Carrie and that other chick from that sector, I forget her name. They were on, and M. Bernadette came up. M. Bernadette was mistaken about someone who came up who was saying to be careful about Grish because even though she says it's public information, if you're putting it out with malice, that's where it comes into doxing. And so they went back and forth about if the lady said that she was in law or she was in IT, and there was some other guy, Mr. Somebody, I don't even know who that guy is. And so him and the girl who was cautioning Lemon to be careful about what is doxing or not on his channel. So this other guy, he tried to make Lemon feel like, oh, you don't have to worry about that because I know that that's not doxing and this, that, and the other. And good morning, Miss Queenie. Good to see you. Hey, Peaches M. My black eyed peas are soaking and I'm making. Okay, my black eyed peas is soaking and I'm making some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, sauteed kales with veggies, and some salad. I'm doing cabbage, fried chicken, red beans, and rice. Oh, red beans and rice, that sounds so good. Listen at me. And cornbread. Nothing too hard to cook. Oh, I may make me some red beans and rice. Thank you, Peaches M. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm cooking purple whole peas and beef sirloin roast with potatoes and carrot, cornbread, and cabbage. Mm, mm, mm. That roast sounds good as well. All of the lasagna, the red beans and rice, and the roast, and the fried chicken, all of this stuff sounds delectable. I don't even know what I'm cooking. Okay, my husband doesn't eat red beans, but I eat red beans. A roast sounds good. Traditional black eyed peas, ham, fried chicken, greens, potato salad, and rice. Oh my God. Okay. That dude was ridiculous. I knew you meant mashed potatoes. Yes, yeah, yeah. Now I'm not gonna cook black eyed peas because I just don't have. Maybe I should. Maybe I need some luck coming in this year. Huh? Maybe I need some good luck coming in this year. Is the black eyed peas for luck? greens. The cabbage sounds good because cabbage is no muss, no fuss. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. I got to get my list together early so honey can go get whatever I want. I was just thinking about potato salad, but I already have. I haven't had potato salad in a long time, and I make a good potato salad. So you better grab you some black eyed pea, girl. I think I'm gonna have my husband to pick up some black eyed peas, and I think I am going to also make some potato salad because, girl, when you said that potato salad, I was like, oh, it's been a while since I had some potato salad. So, hmm, I'm really not in the mood for fried chicken, but you can never go wrong with fried chicken. I think greens is for money and peas are for luck. Yeah, so that's why I said that's what I was thinking that the peas for luck, and I may do cabbage because I know my mom used to always do cabbage on New Year's Eve. Okay, so I'm going to do cabbage. I I just got KFC and added it on to the dinner. Okay, I ain't mad at you. Black eyed peas, collards, turnip greens, baked sweet potato, spoon bread, and maybe some fried fish. Oh, fried fish. I still got my whiting in there. I got a whole big bag of whiting in there. I don't have catfish. I have some whiting in there. I love whiting. Okay, so I am going to do the cabbage. I am going to do the black eyed peas. So let me make a little list for list for sweetie, and I'll probably do some fried chicken and some potato salad. I'm gonna do me some potato salad today. Uh, uh, it's just me and my boo, so I don't want to overcook. No, the advertisement came in once you said mashed potatoes. Very careful. You're gonna revoke your black card for getting that KFC chicken. Flag on the play, Carrie. All right, ladies. And any gentleman that may be in the sky, if you guys would hit the like button and share me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, I just had bok choy, Paul Choi. What is that? Bok choy. I stay eating greens. I don't even know what that is. Uh, I'm scanning the chat to see whose kitchen I'm crashing. I'm finna flew myself out. There are many options. So I'm so glad that somebody said something about potato salad because I'm gonna make me some potato salad. I'm glad that somebody said something about fish. That lasagna sounds good, but I just don't feel like making the lasagna. I wish I knew some place that had some good lasagna. I would order it in, but I don't know any place that has any good lasagna. And I'm gonna do the cabbage. Maybe I should do cabbage and kale. Lord, I'm hungry. And yeah, y'all making me hungry too. And I'm gonna do uh, the black eyed peas. So I have to soak them. I have to get them. Hey, do you guys soak your peas and your beans in with some baking soda? That's good. Okay. So uh that roast sound good. Korean cabbage. That's what Yes, Carrie, Vietnamese pho. Okay, that's Korean cabbage. Okay. We had lasagna for Christmas. Thank you, Candy Cane. Hand over your card, Carrie. Kimberly Black is is taking your black card. Put a little bacon powder in there, especially your red beans and pinto beans. It alleviates the gas that comes with eating red beans and pinto beans. I never tried it with my black eyed peas though, but I don't recall getting gas from black eyed peas. So just a helpful hint. So, all right, I appreciate you guys for coming out. I hope you guys have a blessed new year. I will be coming back this evening. Yeah, I have a video link here in the top that I wanted to talk about. Robert Brooks. Oh, and some broccoli for my daughter. She doesn't like greens, but I make sure she eats a couple of peas and a fork full of greens for lunch. Yeah, I remember my mom, especially when we were kids, would just take a little bit. Just eat you some. Just eat you some. Oh, they were real stickler on traditions back then when we were kids. So, and it's funny that I am totally out of the tradition. So, I'm definitely going to do me some black eyed peas. I'm going to do some potato salad. I'm going to do some cabbage, and I probably just I don't know. I probably just fry chicken. I have chickens in there, so I probably just fry some chicken. But that roast sounds so good. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys, anywhere in the world I go, I stick to my type of food. Okay. Everyone, I wish health, wealth, peace, and joy for the new year and beyond. I wish you the same, Kimberly Black. Thank you for being here. Say that again about the beans. You put at least 2 tablespoons of baking soda in with the water when you soak your beans, tablespoons, and stir it till it dissolves, and it takes the gas out of the beans. So when you cook and eat your beans, you won't get gas. I heard that, I tried that, and I don't do my beans without it. Yes, that roast sounds good, but that lasagna sounds good too. It's just so many different. I can't do the lasagna today. I don't feel like being that busy today, but I think that roast sounds so good. Okay, Peaches. Thank you guys. Liz, Peaches, Very Carry, Yaya, Jill's Comfort Zone, Beans and Cornbread, Tebe Forever, Candy Cane, all of you guys, Kimberly Black, all of you guys, Yaya, Miss Queenie, I said Jill's Comfort Zone. I appreciate everyone, Spicy Dicey, everyone who came in and participated. I hope you guys have a blessed New Year and New Year's Eve tonight, and I wish all of us a blessed and protected new year of 2025. So I'm going to try to get my game together. And hey, Ox City, I'm going to try to get my game together. So hopefully, I can do a game, 2024 in retrospect, with a little Beef Sector 2024 questions in there as well. And I'm going to give somebody $50. The winner of our game, $50. It's not going to be all Beef Sector stuff. It's going to be 2024 in retrospect. So I'm going to set up that live, and hope you guys come back if you want to try to win $50 for the new year from Ronnie Q. I hope you guys come back. And that's it for me for right now. And God bless you. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, y'all. Okay, game starts Monday. I think Carrie means that her mind games are going to be starting Monday. If you don't wake up with Very Carrie, she goes on before me and she does mind teaser games and wakes up our brain with mind teasers and uh, puzzles and riddles. So that is a she took a holiday break, but we're gonna be back on it, waking up our minds before my show. Very Carrie, can you drop your link? So go over there and check out Very Carrie. Go over to check out Jill Comfort Zones. We are going to hold on one second. We are going to be continuing our crafting with Jill's Comfort Zone, myself, and whoever, Demetra, DC Kool-Aid, A View is a View, have participated and just read my book. We're going to be continuing our crafting throughout 2025. We are getting our crafting ideas ready for Valentine's Day, and we're going to try to start the second week of January doing some crafting for Valentine's Day to give you guys some options of crafts that we can put together for Valentine's Day. So join us in doing our crafting and conversations the second week of January. We will be putting out reminders, and we will be also putting out material lists prior to the second week of January. So if you want to craft and converse with us, you can do so on or off camera. Okay, so let's get ready for 2025. And as Yaya says, have a great day on purpose. Okay. Y'all, I need y'all ideas this Friday, Ronnie Hugh. Will do, Jill. Will do. Thank you, Auntie Donna. Oh, yes, and Auntie Donna, she also participate. Thank you, Ronnie Hugh. You helped me get through packing up my Christmas decoration. Glad to help. Glad to help. Ronnie Hugh, get your popcorn ready for this year. The leopards are about leopards will be. I never thought leopards would eat my face. Oh, I never thought leopards would eat my face. Yeah, if y'all don't know that song, yes, the leopards about to eat these faces. Hey, Bush baby, late replay gang. Hey, everyone, replay gang. It is Bush baby. Thank you for being here. I will be back later on this afternoon for more conversation, and I also will be playing a 2024 in retrospect game. I'm going to give $50 to the winner. Anybody can participate. It's like my Jeopardy game, of course, and the person with the highest points will win $50. So it's all about 2024 in all arenas, celebrity, whatever, YouTube, all arenas, TV shows. It's going to be a 2024 in retrospect. So I hope you guys look out. I will put a notice out and of the time, and come meet me over here for and win $50 to go into the new year with from Ronnie Hewitt, because I appreciate all of you who come out and celebrate and just to hear me run off at the mouth. So that's it for me. God bless. Have a great day.
Take a seat and go meet Ronnie. Sweet, 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 sweet Ronnie. No day complete without my Ronnie. She can't be beat. Sweet, sweet Ronnie.
Don't shake your head, shake your booty. All right. Bye-bye.